Hi, I'm Paul Forgey from McDonough, Georgia, and today I'm going to be talking about the evolution of the martial arts genre in film. Martial arts joined the film industry in the early 1900s. As Eastern culture was beginning to be annihilated by Western culture, interest in the martial arts was declining, so the film industry decided to focus more on the supernatural and mythical elements of the art. They gave their heroes powers such as palm power and flight. Burning of the Red Lotus Monastery in 1928 was the first major success for the genre. Although it was a success, it was missing authentic Chinese martial arts. This was the case until 1949, when the first Wong Fei Hong film was produced by the Cantonese film industry of Hong Kong. Wong Fei Hong was a famous martial artist and doctor during the late Qing dynasty. He is remembered as a legendary folk hero after his death in 1929. This is due in no small part to the Cantonese films that continued the legend. During the Sino-Japanese War and the Civil War between nationalists and communists, Mandarin film moved from Shanghai to Hong Kong. This is significant because of the difference between Cantonese and Mandarin dialect. There is no difference in the written word, however, so during the silent film era this wasn't an issue. But as sound came around, it became an issue. This issue was solved with the use of subtitles. In the 50s, 62 Wong Fei Hong films were created. These films threw out the fantasy element and focused more on traditional martial arts, genuine weapons, and traditional values. They also began to use actual martial artists, like Tak King and Shek Kin. The latter would go on to face Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon as Mr. Han. By the 1960s, Hong Kong had become a society of hybrid new and old ideologies, and the audiences were demanding newer and fresher ideas. Filmmakers responded by incorporating special effects into their films. Things like blaring sound effects for suspense and trampolines to create an illusion of weightlessness. By 1967, the martial arts genre dominated the Hong Kong cinema, and the Mandarin martial arts films of this time set the tone for much of Hong Kong's present-day films. This renewed interest in martial arts films took place alongside China's Cultural Revolution. Hong Kong began to experience violence, and the fights on screen began to mirror those in the streets. The 1970s saw the Wuxi Pian films begin to use more unarmed combat and focus more on plausibility. It also introduced new themes of training, victory, and vindication into the genre. In 1971, The Big Boss introduced new changes into the genre as well. It was set in more modern times and used multiple martial arts within the film. Alongside all of this, it also introduced the most iconic actor in the martial arts genre, Bruce Lee. Lee's ability to use various techniques helped spark a new trend of unarmed combat films. Along with his films came the term Kung Fu film, which was used to acknowledge unarmed combat films during this time. His talent shifted the focus off of the martial arts director and onto the martial arts actor. In the 1980s, Jackie Chan breathed new life into the martial arts genre by combining martial arts and the comic adventure film to take Kung Fu films to their high point. From the 1990s to present day, actors and directors like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and Tony Jaa have continued to give us fantastical and amazing martial arts films. The newer modern films have learned to incorporate the best of the past with the modern humor and effects to create some of the martial art films we know and love today. The martial arts genre has always been one of entertainment combined with culture and tradition. It continues to combine these aspects in today's modern films and will continue to do so into the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something.